Hey guys, how's it going? Captain Foley with you. Welcome back. I have a pug staring at me, wondering what I'm doing. But that's okay. You're allowed to stare, Puggins. Let's see who's available and around this evening. Your channel, welcome. I think that's my line, stranger. Doc McGillicuddy says, how are you tonight? I am fine, Doc. How are you, sir? Good to see you. I'm going to wait for a few people to get here. Hit that like button, everybody that's joining. Really want to talk to you guys about something, and I want your opinions. I want your thoughts on it. But like I said, I'll wait till more people are here, and hopefully, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Hopefully. Sup, Cap? And hi, how's it going? It's going well, Multi-Gun Man. All right, what the fuck is going on in here? If I could afford it, I would convention for sure. Yeah, I'll talk about that in just a second. Just a second, guys. All right, let me do this first. As you guys know, there is a Star Trek convention in Chicago, April 3rd and 4th. I think it's the first weekend in April. That's only about a 6-hour drive from me. So my thinking is, should I go? I originally didn't plan to. We have stuff lined up for the next 2 weekends of stuff we have to do family-wise, but that weekend is free. Who's going to be going to the Chicago convention? Hold on, let me just close the door real quick. And if I go, who would want to maybe have a meetup? I might have a place to stay. Like I said, all I have to do is buy gas, which is kind of expensive these days, but nothing unreasonable for that distance for my car. So that should be fine. My plan would be to drive down on the Friday, maybe attend the convention a little bit on Friday, but not necessarily do so. Stay over at a friend's place, go to the convention on Saturday, and stay over at my friend's place till Sunday, go to the convention for a bit on Sunday, and then drive home on Sunday night. Is that something I should do? Financially, I think I can spin it. Just not really sure. I don't know. Sound off. Who's going to be there that's here now? And hit like, everybody. We got 20 people watching with 10 likes. So hit that like button. But who's going to be going to the Chicago convention? I kind of want to get a feel for this. Doc McGillicuddy says, I would be more than happy to fund a convention run if we get to see what you do. I'm sure all of us would. Well, yeah, we'd obviously be doing video. We don't have a panel, or we're not a guest at the convention, because we haven't been invited to this one or have a panel, just because we didn't apply for it. The Chicago one, Fleetpa, in April. But we could definitely use our Trekyards PayPal account, which is for conventions and trips and stuff. And the tickets are only like $155 for the weekend, as well as maybe $100 in gas, which doesn't sound. It sounds like, well, you'll need more gas than that. No, it's only a 6-hour drive each way. I got a little 4-cylinder Cruise that I drive, so it's really good on gas. So I would just use that to fund it. But of course, yeah, I would definitely do a captain's log video and stuff from the convention. Maybe see who I could talk to. But yeah. Man from Planet X says, are you going to Wonderfest this year? That's the plan. hopefully hopefully the border crossing is not too difficult. That's one thing I've been worried about with conventions, even the Chicago one, but I think they've really loosened their restrictions and stuff on that. So it's just something I'm throwing around as of tonight. I think driving down for the weekend might be a good idea because it is only like 6 hours from me. Definitely worth a drive. Hopefully the problem is the border. I don't know how the border is going to be, but yeah, the plan was to originally not go. Well, the plan was originally to go last year when they first announced it, and then it changed to not going. But yeah, I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Who's going to be at the Chicago convention? I really think it's a good idea. If I can find somebody to stay with in Chicago, which I think I have somebody, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to have to, like, I wouldn't have to pay for a flight, obviously. I don't have to, if I don't have to pay for a hotel, that would definitely help because hotels are way more expensive than the convention would be. Fleet Pal would want to go, but he's might be short-staffed at work. I'm thinking about bringing my 66-inch Enterprise to the show, but I don't know if the attendance will be worth the haul. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure attendance will be up this year from last year. Fleet Pal says I could take the train to go there. Shouldn't be that expensive. And take the Lakeshore train to Chi-Town. Doc says you're a Canadian. Coming to the U.S. shouldn't be an issue. Hey Curtis, how's it going? Doc says, not there this time. I'm in Ohio visiting my mom, but I would definitely help out financially. Well, the financial help would be welcome, honestly, but it's not necessary. But and Doc McGillicuddy, if you do want to help out financially, the best thing to do would be to send us a PayPal to trekyards@hotmail.com, honestly. But you don't have to do that. I'm not asking for that right now. That's not the point. I'm just trying to wrap my head around whether I should go or not, honestly. Pretty good guest lineup, and Anthony Rapp's there, so I look forward to seeing him again. And who knows what kind of footage I would get. Now, the thing is, I would head down on the Friday. That's usually when we would do our Picard review, but I think we could put the Picard review on Thursday, the day before I go down, and not have to worry about it as such. So I don't know what you guys think about that. Would you be fine with changing it to Thursday for that week? And I mean, we'd come up with a plan, but gas is money. Incoming. Oh, you're sending it now. Wow. Well, Doc, thank you. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going yet, so I don't feel. I mean, I'm okay. I'll rephrase that. I'm like 90% sure I'm going to go at this point because Sylvia kind of just talked me into it to get me out of the house because I've been going crazy as of late, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going, but. Carlos says, love to go, but monies are a bit poor after being on disability for 6. Oh man, Carlos, sorry to hear that. Fleet Pass says, here's some advice. Just do it. Pack up the cruise and go. I'm sure our mutual friend would put you up and you'd have a good time, plus get you out of Canada for a bit. Yeah, that's kind of Sylvia's thinking as well. I've contacted our mutual friend and he says shouldn't be a problem, but he needs to get back to me within 24 to 36 hours. So, yeah. Plus, I still owe him. I've got his Diamond Select Enterprise here, his Enterprise D that I got to take to him. So, you have my email. If you decide to go, please let me know and I'll shoot you guys money. Well, thank you, Doc. Please appreciate that. How do I know I have your email? Did you send an email to Trekyards? Just send an email to Trekyards saying, "Hey, it's Doc from the live stream," and then I'll know once. I'll know in the next day or so whether I'm going, so I can let you guys know. You'll probably hear about it on various lives that we have. So I really appreciate that, Doc. Thank you. Like I said, you didn't have to do that. But shoot me an email at trekyards@hotmail.com just saying that you're Doc McGillicuddy. I don't know what your real name is. I said Cunty again. God damn it. Doc McGillicuddy. And we'll go from there. But that would help out for sure, but it's not necessary. So thank you. But Jeremy Caulfield, if I was still physically able, I would still be going to the convention. My friends are at GaryCon right now. Shannon Nash says, do it. Captain Peckins says he'll be there. That's cool. Vance says, Cap, did you see the pic of Strange New Worlds Klingons I posted on Discord? No, I haven't seen that. We get Strange New Worlds Klingons? I haven't seen that yet. Riley Merritt, only able to drop in for a second, but if you can do it, I think you should go for it. Daniel Hall, sorry, got here late. Which con? The one in Chicago, Daniel. Beginning of April. He doesn't do Discord, Vance. He hates it with a passion, LOL. So can't. Chicago, Daniel. Yeah, I don't do Discord. Discord's a fucking shithole. That being said, I just got off Discord because every Wednesday night we have D&D and we use the Discord voice server chat thing. But I don't like Discord. So if you want to email the picture or whatever at trekyards@hotmail.com, that'd be cool. Or send it to me via Facebook Messenger. That'd be cool as well. But I'm sure I'll see it. I'm sure other people will say something to us and send it to us because Klingons in Strange New Worlds, pretty big deal. I hope they look right. That's all I can say. JB, see stream title pop up on phone. Top back. For fuck's sake, I can't even say it now. God damn it. Top back. To be or not to be? That is the question. Yes. The Stanleys. If fuel is a concern, can't you fill jerry cans from home? Fuel's not a concern, and that's fucking illegal. I'm not going to be carrying jerry cans in the trunk of my car. That's just disgusting. So no. And fuel's not really an issue at all. It's just, gas prices are a little expensive, but like I said, I got a little 4-cylinder. A 6-hour drive both ways is not a big deal, honestly. So Doc McGillicuddy sent you a little chunk. Doc, dude, much appreciated. Much appreciated. Let's see. Oops, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Why am I hitting the wrong icon buttons? Because I'm an idiot. There you go. You can say it. Let's see. Hold on a second here. If anybody wants to super chat, I'd appreciate it. Also, hit that thumbs up button. Anything you guys want to talk about, I'll do a live tonight for an hour or two if you want. But thank you. Let's see. I think that just came in. Yeah, thank you. Wow. Doc McGillicuddy, that's amazing. Thank you. Much appreciated. I just realized too, it's garbage day tomorrow, so I gotta take the garbage out tonight. God damn it. Okay, anyway, yeah, so I mean, now it's been bumped up to 95% chance that I'll be going. It's pretty solid chance I'll be going. I just need to find some place to stay. Like I said, if our Fleetpaw, our mutual friend comes through, that'll be awesome. Get to hang out with him and have a place to stay. Maybe shoot him a couple of bucks as an inconvenience fee. But yeah, now I'm getting excited because now, like, literally 4 hours ago, I would have been like, yeah, I'm definitely not going. But then I talked to Sylvia about it, and she's like, look, I love you, but you need to get the fuck out of the house. And it's a Star Trek convention. It's one of the creation ones. It's one of the big ones like Vegas. So please just go do it. And I'm like, well, we don't have a panel. We haven't been invited or whatever. And she's like, who cares? Just go. Just just be seen, just be there, be like talk to people. So check your email. I think I did it right. Hey Cap, wish I could go. Another news, Dave Blast like Trekyards tweet about wanting Lieutenant Duquesne. Don't get my hopes up. Yeah. He's been sharing a lot of our videos and stuff too. He likes what we do. So here's the pick. All right, Vance, let's see what we got here. Here is the pick, Cap. All right, downloading. All right. Where is this pick from? This looks like a convention pick, so I'm not 100% sure that that's actually a Strange New Worlds Klingon. But there's the picture. It would be nice if that was a Strange New Worlds Klingon. But it looks like a convention pick, so I can't confirm that that is a Strange New Worlds Klingon. Unfortunately, Vance. If I rode 6 hours in a car these days, my back would pack up and leave my stupid ass. No, my car seats are super comfortable. I love driving. I'm a marathon driver, so one thing I will not be doing is taking the Camaro. That's for sure. I didn't do super chat, but I think you deserve a shot. Well, thank you, Doc. Much appreciated. That's a generous donation. That'll definitely cover like the majority of the gas. So that's a big weight off. Squadra Course throws in $1. I'll have a drink for that. Thank you, Squadra Course. Doc McGillicuddy. Damn it, Bobby. We just saw the Strange New World Klingon. Dahar Master Fleet Pilot approves. JB, did anyone mention Daniels in that Watcher stream? I watched it too late and fell asleep. Yes, Daniels was brought up, but he was not talked about as much as other options. Jeremy Caulfield, Chicago is expensive. I remember paying $4 for a Coke out of a vending machine, and that was years ago. Well, like I said, I'll have a friend to stay with who will probably be able to make most of my meals, but I'm going to eat out. Fuck, I'm going to eat out. That's going to be it's Chicago, man. Onak Shakri Shell Guald. Vance says, does it matter if the T is capitalized or not in the email? No, it doesn't. Doc McGillicuddy, sometimes it's worth enjoying the convention as yourself and not as Trekyards. That's very true, because when you have a panel or you have something you need to do, it's always on your mind until it's over. Like, I always have a problem with that. I love going to conventions and doing panels. I absolutely love doing panels, but I get such anxiety beforehand that for like a week before, I'm all just stressed out. And then going to the convention panel, it's like, okay, I'm stressed out, get up there, really love it, love the audience energy. And then when it's over, it's like, it's over already? It's been an hour? What? I could do 5 more hours of this. I love it. And then I'm like just elated at the end. So it's one of those things. But hey. How many days are you thinking of going? I would go down on the Friday. I would drive down. I would leave early Friday morning and then meet up with my buddy in Chicago. Maybe hang out with him for the day instead of going to the convention on the Friday, although we might hit the convention on Friday. I would definitely go to the convention all day Saturday and then sleep over Sunday, go to the convention Sunday morning, or most of Sunday probably, and then probably drive home Sunday night. If I had to stay over another night, I could do that as well. But, 6-hour drive back, depends how tired I am, but that's kind of where we're at, Mark. The Stanleys, do you know if Soji and Laris will be back later in the show, or will they be erased from the timeline? Soji and Laris will be back. But apparently it was from the set. It doesn't look like it's from the set. It might be. Don't get me wrong, it might be. And if it is, I approve. But it looks like a convention photo, so I'm not putting much stock in it right now. Squadron Course says, I thought you drive a Camaro as opposed to a Marathon. That's funny. Maybe I named my Camaro Marathon. How do you know? So a convention pick of a Klingon. It could be. The pick has been making some waves. Well, it's the right waves because it looks like a Klingon. What if the JJ and the cells are close together to increase an effect, like when you try to get 2 opposing magnets close to each other? That's entirely stupid because the TOS Enterprise didn't have that, so why would the JJ one do? It just... Okay, it's not entirely stupid. Sure, creating the warp bubble and having them closer together might make a different warp bubble shape, I guess. Eh. Doc says, I had a 2013 ZL 327 Camaro, but can't drive anymore from my TBI. I got the week before my birthday in Iraq. My wife drove it like it owned her money. I traded it for a new Tacoma, and the wife loves it. Well, sorry you had to get rid of it. But my wife drives the family everywhere now. If Sylvia had to drive me everywhere, I think I would kill myself because it's a terrifying prospect. She's very aggressive as a driver. Peter Lukaku puts in $20. Oh, Peter, that is amazing. Thank you so much, sir. Take a shot, Captain. Watching season 1 Trailer Park Boys again. True Canadian masterpiece. Peter, I don't have anything shot-wise right now. All I've got is a beer. So I'll have a bigger swig for you. Daniel Hall, no reason to get stressed out. You've not done a bad job yet. How do you know, Daniel? You haven't seen all of our conventions, our convention panels. Actually, they've all been really great, but still, I'm very much, I hate public speaking. And if I had somebody on stage with me, it would feel totally different. Like when Samuel and myself were at the Denver Comic Con, I had no stage fright. Our very first panel, the room was like half full, and I was just like, boom. Next panel, I was nervous for some reason. Like my brain just wasn't working properly that day. If I'm on stage with somebody, it's different. But when I go to a convention, most of the time, I have to have Samuel Skype in, which means I have to make sure that the convention room or wherever I'm doing the panel from has good wired internet, not wireless, so the signal's good. And I got to get Samuel, arrange the time, have him Skype in. He'll be on the big screen, and we'll have a conversation and do a regular Trekyards kind of episode. But getting that all set up is very nerve-wracking. And I hate public speaking. I hate being up there by myself and have people like looking at me. I realize they're there to see me a lot of the time. A lot of the time people are just in there to sit down and take a load off their feet. They don't know what the hell the panel's about or who Trekyards is. One of my first questions is, who here's aware of Trekyards? And like half the hands will go up. Like, why are you all here then? They don't say that, but that's what I think. So if they're not there specifically for Trekyards, it makes me nervous because they just think I'm some idiot on stage just talking about nothing. But if they're there for Trekyards, I know that they, well, hopefully are fans. Hopefully they don't want to see me fail. So, Man from Planet X, I've not done a convention since before COVID. Same here. I don't know what to expect as far as attendance. My family seems to be about 50-50 about committing. Vance says apparently CBS is already trying to get that pic deleted and has been doing takedowns on videos about it. Ooh, well, we're not going to talk about it then. Doc McGillicuddy, I want to see the picture. I already showed it. LOL, I don't know about the source. I just looked at it. If that is what a Stranger World Klingon looks like, I approve. Klingons are cool. He misses his orange baby every day. I'm sorry to hear that, Doc. JB, if you press tuna cells together, would the warp bubble look like titties? I did the math. I need a math genius to hash this out for us. Yes. The cleavage field. Doc McGillicuddy, my wife drives like it's Fast and Furious movie. Your wife and mine could get along. Doc McGillicuddy, I want to see that picture. Haha. Okay, I'll show it again. Hold on. I posted the pic in Trekyards Discord under Strange New Worlds if you do Discord. Nobody does Discord because Discord's a shithole. And it doesn't work at all half the time. Entorsis Volo says other ships may not do the close together JDA and cell configurations because of performance trade-off. Sure. But that's not how the Enterprise should look, so. Mike says I can't do public speaking. Oh, I can. I'm good at it when I get up there. I'm just super nervous leading up to it and in the heart of it. And I always hate when there's no reaction from the crowd. When you want a reaction like, who's excited for Trekyards? Two people, it's like, oh, for fuck's sakes. All right, well, now I'm gonna sit down. If they were all like, yeah, I'm happy to see it, then I'd be like, it's loving that, you know? But Fleetpaw says, I'll tell you what, Stuart, if you ever do a convention in Syracuse, New York, I will go on stage with you and be your co-host for it. It's the Foley and Fleetpaw show. That could be weird, man. But yeah. Zach, you must convention as nuclear war can happen any minute, and it may be the last convention ever. Wow, that's fucking depressing. Thank you for that very much. That's the last thing I need is to go to a convention, drive all the way down there, get there, be at the convention, nuclear war breaks out, and then I can't get across the border or I can't get back for some reason, and I never see my beautiful Sylvia or my beautiful dog Precious or Dot ever again. Oh yeah, and my kids too. You know. Double dilithium cells, double D's. Whoop whoop. Hey, whoop whoop. I haven't seen you in a while, but thank you so much for the super chat. Awesome. I haven't contributed in quite a while, so here you go. Also, to add to your Chicago trip, if I see you on the street, definitely say hello, creepy or not. Hope you're well. I wish I knew who the hell you were or what you look like, but thank you, whoop whoop. I appreciate that. Mike Sherris, the Duros sisters are known for their display of cleavage. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, all that gas is paid now. It's true. Doc, dude. Doc, whoop whoop. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Fleetpaw, hey, it's our buddy Whoop Whoop. Thanks for the awesome donation. Yeah. I could just imagine I'll be at a convention and some guy will walk up to me and be like, Whoop Whoop. I'll be like, what? Whoop Whoop. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Get the fuck away from me. I'll be like, no, I'm Whoop Whoop on YouTube. I'm like, oh, you. Wow, that's awesome. It's weird. You guys all know what I look like. Y'all like know what I'm like. I see names on a screen. I don't know who you are, and it's hard to put a face to the name. So, JB says, I think CBS is doing a subtle PR stunt to build hype. No, a picture of our super secret show that we can't shut up about leaked. We're going to be totally come after that. Oldest trick in the book. Subtle, or just bad ham-fisted attempt at subtle. Yeah. Fleetpaw says, meh, who cares about quiet? Sylvia and Precious and Dot are who really matter. It's true. Plus my Camaro. I want to come back and see my Camaro. Byron, USA. Hey, Captain, how are you? How you doing? I love your Sunday anti-Dune rant. That's what I like about you. You always tell like you see it. Well, thank you, Byron. I appreciate that. A lot of people were very upset by the title. The title was originally Discovery is Better Than Dune. Changed my mind. Everyone's like, oh my God, I'm unsubscribing and I hate you so much. Dune is better than Discovery's awful. There's no. It's like, it's a fucking joke. It's a joke title. So anyway, at the end of the live, I just changed it to Dune 2021 is awful. Changed my mind. People were so pissed about that. It's like, holy shit, guys. Realize who was talking and what the title said, and realize it's a friggin' joke. Like, oi. But thank you. I appreciate that, Byron. Good tea, nice house. I'm thinking about flying from Toronto and going to the convention. It will be my first convention ever. Hope to see ya. You're from Toronto? Dude, good tea, nice house. You're like an hour and a half away from me. I'll come pick you up. You can drive down with Captain Foley. I'm just kidding. I don't want to do that. I don't like traveling with people generally. Even my friends going down to Wonderfest. It's like such a hassle to pick them up. And I mean, the drive down's always nice because of conversation. But the drive back, then I got to drop everybody off at their fucking houses before I get back to my house after a 7.5 hour drive. It's like, no, I just want to go home. So I'll just turn the music on, just bounce to the music. So if you go, it'd be great to see. If you see me, say hi. Everybody, if you see me anywhere, say hi, please. Defiant says, made it. How you doing tonight, big brother? I'm at home here, relaxing, watching you and listening to some bluegrass. I'm doing well, and hope you are well, Patrick. Hope you're feeling good. SC Scout Guy, Stuart, my kid and I started season 2 of The Littlest Hobo today. He was fascinated by the existence of CB radios in vehicles. My Camaro, when I bought my Camaro, it had a CB radio. It had a big CB antenna. Not a whip antenna, but one of the tall, normal ones. And yeah, my call sign or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I can't even remember what you call it now. My handle was Night Stalker, Night with a K. And yeah, you listen into the trucks and like, yeah, it was fun. Hopefully you're liking Littlest Hobo. It's quite an interesting show. But Carlos A. Smith, you drunk bastard, you joke me. You joke me? What? Fleet Pop, people didn't understand sarcasm. I pity them. Doc McGillicuddy. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Discovery and Star Trek are different things. They both have their own qualities. That's a good point. Doc says, I pity the fool who doesn't use 1800 collect or 1-800 collect. Squadron Course says, I saw you on YouTube. Hi. Hi, Squadron Course. Man from Planet X. Is Discovery done? I can't find out for sure. Please be over. Please be over. Nope. They're in pre-production for season 5. Season 5 is due in 2023, I believe, says Fleetpaw. Yes, that's correct. Defiant, Mr. Raven Productions says, I am better. Thanks. Thanks, Sherlock. You always put an E at the end of Sherlock. There's no E at the end of Sherlock, my dude. It's just a K. Got past a tough block on a game I play and having fun. Can't stop watching shows. You've turned me to liking. Oh, that's good, man. Sherlock Holmes is a good thing to get addicted to. Actually, maybe not, because that whole bookcase is Sherlock Holmes. It's quite consuming as far as finances and stuff go. Doc says, Breaker, this is Night Stalker. I'm in need of double D's. Where are those smokies at? I'm going to be zipping down the 401 at 120. Hey, Carlos A. Smith. It has a 5th season coming. Project Achieva. A very young Mike Myers appears in an episode of Littlest Hobo. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Doc McGillicuddy. I said it right that time. You can call me Cunty. My wife does all the time. Doc McGillicuddy. There you go. Intorsus Volo. Sorry if you said this already, but did you like Serenity the movie? All right, here's the deal. I just finished watching all Firefly and watched Serenity the other night. Fuck them for killing Wash. Spoilers. The Serenity looks a lot better in the movie Serenity. It doesn't look like such a shithole of a ship. The consoles are dusted. They're free of like dents. There's a nice Serenity thing on the side. Honestly, I fell asleep, so I need to watch it again because the story wasn't super engaging for me for the movie Serenity. That being said, the Firefly episodes, it's like Star Trek. Any season of Star Trek, there's hit and miss episodes. The last episode was really good though. But Serenity, I don't know. I need to rewatch it again because I really don't know how I feel about it. Yeah. Peter Lacaco puts in $10. Did you watch the Red Letter review for Picard? They have some interesting theories. Which one? There's 2 now. They did one on the first episode, and they just did one on episodes 2 and 3. I liked their one on episode 1. Their one on episodes 2 and 3 wasn't... I like the guys. I really do. They do have some Star Trek knowledge, but I can't stand the way they talk about things. They don't take anything like... I guess it's a show. You don't need to take it seriously, but they don't take it seriously. They don't think about the bigger picture. They don't come up with interesting theories. They just shit on it for the sake of shitting on it. So I got a bit of a problem with the way they handle things, but yes, I did see it. But their theories are usually stupid and don't make any sense. Defiant says that bookshelf to me is something to aspire to. That's good. Mike Sherris, did you see the new La Llorona movie because it was terrible? La Llorona, no, I haven't even heard of it. War God 6, I can't afford it. Never been, but don't have a passport, but I'm down in Windsor. I'd basically be on your way. But yeah, not a fan of crowds. It gets my anxiety going, so I'm better off not going. You're in Windsor, that's awesome. Yeah, I would probably be going right through. Not having a passport sucks, I gotta say. I do have a passport, so hopefully the border crossing will be better. If you're in Windsor, do you know anything about the border crossing as far as what's going on with that? I don't know what I need or what I don't need. Red Letter was a blast. Doc says Firefly is great, but doesn't hold up well for the time. It was quality, but for the time it was quality. I think Picard and his new body became the king of the Borg. Hashtag justice for Walsh. For Wash, yeah. Doc says, my 12-year-old bought Star Trek Vanguard, the book today. Ooh, I hope they enjoy it. That's a really good book. Stanley's has to go. Good night, all. Good night, Stanley's. Usually hearing all I really see is, gotta go, good night. It's like, good night. Nice, thank you for coming. Doc says it's a joke, like King of the Hill, but with Borg, not Peggy and Bobby. Byron USA, $2. I decided the rant was worth $2. Thank you, Brian. What did I rant about for you? Oh, the Dune rant. Oh, yes, thank you. I tried to like Dune. I did. Mike says, is it bad that I think I'm a god like the Goa'uld? Is it Goa'uld or Goa'uld? It's not bad. Just know that I'm a higher god. And I'm not a fake god. Worship at my feet. 59 people watching, 46 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Let's try to get those likes up above 50 at least. Would be awesome. Squadricourse, sorry for typos. Just got back from swimming, kind of wiped out. No problem, Squadricourse. I love swimming, by the way. I grew up with my parents have a Olympic-size in-ground swimming pool in the backyard. Grew up with that and was an awesome swimmer. In high school, for gym class, they took us to the nearby pool for gym class. It's like, okay. After the gym class, I got pulled aside and they're like, would you like to join the swim team? I went to Waterloo Oxford District Secondary School. I'm a Crusader. Crusaders, yeah. And I'm like, nah, extracurricular shit isn't my thing, especially athletics. But they thought I was a good enough swimmer that they wanted me to join the team. So I love swimming. Haven't been swimming in a while, actually. It's one of those things you never really forget how to do, though. But now I'm fatter, so I just float different. Doc says, my son's a huge Trek fan, which is cool. I don't know many 12-year-olds into Trek, and he's a TOS guy, which is weird. Wow, my son's weird. No, that's parenting done right. You get the parenting award, because that is amazing. Congratulations to you, sir. Fipa says you are a false god, then. Peter said, is there a hobby build you're looking into soon? Hobby build? Just like a model I'll be building soon? I recently built the Bandai Boba Fett kit. I need to put the decals on that still. Actually, tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow at 8 a.m. on the Captain Foley personal channel, there's a video coming out on another update to the basement where I kind of show you everything that's going on in the basement. And I show the model build table and I show the Boba Fett kit that I built and the decals I got to put on it. So I got to finish that one. And then, yes, I got a lot more lined up. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do next. Could be the God Phoenix from Gachamon or Battle of the Planets. Not 100% sure, but I will be doing something soon. Doc McGillicuddy, Dune is space opera. Yeah. Mike says, hallowed are the Ori. Grim Jim says, we all float. We all float down here. Doc McGillicuddy, Stewart and his captain's log in the pool. Fleetpaw, oh Lord, following a Speedo. I so needed that image, laughing my ass off. Funny thing is, I used to wear a Speedo when I was a kid. And even a few years ago, probably 8 years ago, went to my parents' place with Sylvia one time, and I didn't have a bathing suit, but it was a beautiful day for swimming. And my dad pretty much only wears Speedos. He's like, where were my Speedos? So I threw on the Speedo and came out and got this huge, looks like I'm smuggling fucking grapes, you know? And Sylvia's like, oh, that's, and she had to get a picture. So there's a picture of me with Speedos, which I can send you, Fleetpaw, if you really want. Like I said, it's like I'm smuggling like 2 grapefruits and a fucking banana. I mean, grapes. It looks like I'm smuggling grapes. That's before I got in the pool. They get smaller. So yeah. Ugh. Ben Rupert, if the sun grew up to like disco, we would have to contact the authorities. Oh, Jesus. Kyrian Spores. I think Alex Creed was in Dune spin-off or something like that. I don't know. That I don't know. Man from Planet X, Picard theory. They gave Picard an android body, so when Sir Patrick can't do it anymore, they can reboot him into as a younger actor. Question mark. I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're going to just kill him. Scarpad's Comic Treks, $5. What was the first model kit you ever built as a kid? Mine was the AMT Mr. Spock with Snake kit. Thank you for the super chat. I'm trying to think. Probably my first model I ever built was back in, I want to say grade 6 or 7. They had electives at the school. One was model building, one was bowling. I did bowling, I did model building and stuff. What did I build? Oh, I think my first build was actually a Lamborghini Countach, one of the bigger kits. It was a really expensive kit that I had gotten for Christmas or something, and I fucking butchered the kit. I didn't do a very good job on it. But I built a lot of models in my day. My brothers built models as well and put lights in them, you know, little grain of wheat light bulbs and stuff, and they would do the Raytheon lighting on the inside of the Enterprise models. So I learned a lot from them. But yeah, I think my first one was probably a Lamborghini Countach kit. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I can't remember exactly, but it was probably a car kit. Toxis smuggling plums. Carlos, oh no, that image. Mike says, I love all Trek. If it's Trek, I will like it. I'm pretty much the same way. Even Discovery, there's a lot to like in Discovery, in my opinion. But Project Achieva. I was just outside. It was like swimming. Southern Ontario is getting a shitstorm of rain right now. I mean, we had rain earlier today. It says it's supposed to rain till about midnight tonight, and it's gonna get colder later this, like in a few days too. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's not bad here now though. Multi-Gunman Speedo. That should be your new thumbnail. I mean, if you want my next live, that's not a first reaction review. I can do the thumbnail Speedo if you really want. No one would watch it because they'd see the thumbnail and die instantly or throw up all over their screens, but hey. Fleetpaw, no, I'm good. I may need to gouge my eyes out now. I'll just send it to the group chat, Fleetpaw. You can all see it in all its glory. Doc McGillicuddy, yeah, my son hates disco, loves the ships and the few crew members, but he's not a fan of the overall show. Squadrochorus, Replicator, banana, hot, steaming bananas, steamed bananas. Rebel Poet 71, building Gundams is fun. Are they though? All fucking Gundams look the same, man. There's a guy in our model club that builds Gundams all the time, and it's like, for fuck's sakes, dude. Every month, you bring in this shit, and it looks exactly the same. None of it's painted, because it's all molded in color. It's like, that's not model building. That's toy assembly. But, yeah, they are pretty intricate little kits. I'm just not a huge fan. Project Achieva says, London has bowling in school? No. I didn't go to school in London. I went to school in Shakespeare, which is just near Stratford. But yeah, the electives, you could do like a bunch of different shit. Bowling was one of them, and so was model building. There was other ones like fucking, I don't know. I forget what the electives were. I only picked the ones I liked, obviously. But there was like crochet, I think. There was also like needlepoint or something. There was other shit too. I don't know. I don't remember. I would like to go back and get a list of the electives from when I was back in public school. Doc says, computer, banana hammock for Captain Foley, extra large. Rebel Poet 71, which Bandai did Trek or Expanse? Building a starship would be more fun than just buying them made. Yeah, I mean, Bandai did do some really great Star Trek kits. They had the refit, NX-01, Voyager, and the Enterprise E. I have 2 of the refits that I built. They're molded to color. They have the Aztec and they have everything. You don't have to paint or decal or anything, but they do have lights. You got to cut wires, you got to build it. So I've got that one. I've got the NX01. I don't have Voyager because it's ridiculously priced now. It's so hard to find, but it's very intricate. It's got little landing legs and stuff. But it's like $700 to buy it now. Same with the Enterprise E. Beautiful kit. My friend Mike has it. It looks really nice. I want to get a Bandai Enterprise E kit, but yeah, I wish they did more new Star Trek kits for Bandai. Mike Sherrist says, it's going to rain tonight in Connecticut too. That's in the USA. Yes, I know where Connecticut is. Snoopy McQueen, $5. Should we push for Captain Rios after Picard Season 3? Sure. We got Strange New Worlds because everybody asked for it. So yeah. Peter Lukaku, $10. Finish that beer. My first build was the Enterprise D for grade 8 show and tell. Went ape ship on Aztecing. Never got beat up at recess. I'm not going to finish the beer, but getting close anyway. Doc says, I'm in Ohio right now and we had 3 separate storms. It was 68 degrees Fahrenheit, then it snowed, then there was a tornado warning, all in a day in the same city. Yeah, you're not far from me in Ohio, so. Valkyrie417 says, I'm up for seeing Cap's Moose Knuckle. Shit, I got a fan. Fleet Pass puts in $2. I'm sure the group chat will love that. I'm sure they will. You'll never know when it's coming either. That's what she said. Usually it comes after it gets out of the Speedo. Too much, too soon, okay. Doc McGillicuddy, I have a Vacuform USS Stargazer that's complete and rare. Wish I could find someone to build it. Vacuform from the pieces used to make the Stargazer. That's cool. I have a vacuformed Oberth class or Grissom. And Vacuform kits are notoriously awful. They're really hard to build and have look good. But a friend of mine gave me one years ago. I still have it. I probably will never build it. I have no experience building Vacuform kits, but you don't know till you try, so maybe I'll try sometime. Rebel Poet 71, didn't know that. I love the Bandai Voyager. The Bandai Voyager, I'd love it too, but like I said, it's super rare and hard to find now and super expensive. I think they had one at Wonderfest, last Wonderfest I went to, which is in 2019. And I think it was like $650 US. It's like, holy shit, those kits were like $40 or $50 when they were released new. But it's rarity. It's supply and demand. People want them. Even the Enterprise E kits have gone up quite a bit. NX01s aren't very expensive. Refits were pretty common. I don't know how they're priced right now, but I have 2 of those. One where the stand's broken, but one that's perfectly fine. It's actually in the ready room. You know what? I'm gonna go get it because you guys deserve to see a Bandai Star Trek kit. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. All right, you guys are in luck. Got it, and then I was like, shit, it doesn't light up. It doesn't have batteries in it. I need 3 AA batteries. guess what? I found 3 AA batteries, but here's the Bandai kit. It comes all pre-painted. See the Aztecing on there? Pre-painted, you just gotta assemble it, install the lights and the... But here, I'll put the batteries in so you can see they're all lit up. Happen to only have 3 AA batteries left. 2 Energizers and 1 of the AC Delco. Because it needs 3, and that's all I had left. Now I gotta close the door real quick. Precious. Precious. Come on. If I lock you out, you'll be all pissy. Alright, so let's get this thing lit up. Oh, shit. Alright. There we go. So, there it is with the lights on. Impulse engines glow, all the lights come on. Warp chiller grills glow, they look really nice. But it's all pre-painted, pre-decaled. Actually comes printed on the plastic, so it's actually really great. This I had to paint blue though, because it came and it was just clear, so it had like a yellow glow to it, which is fine, I guess, for station keeping, but painted it with clear Tamiya blue just to make it look better. But that is the Bandai refit kit. It's pretty easy to build, and yeah, like I said, it's got the Aztecing on it, especially on the saucer. In the right lighting, you can kind of see it there. It's got that shimmer, which is always the hardest thing to do with the refits, is to mask them to put in the Aztecing, but it's a nice kit. It really is. The Bandai kits are gorgeous, and they're nice. The Enterprise E's a little bit longer than this one. I've got the NX-01 downstairs. I could go get the NX-01, but it's all the way in the basement. Actually, it's on the video that I show tomorrow. I don't light it up, but it is on that. So if you want to check out the Captain Foley personal channel tomorrow and check out my basement update, you can see it there. But so that's the Bandai Enterprise refit, guys. I have 2 of these. One, like I said, the stand's broken, so it doesn't really light up unless I hook it up to this stand, which you can take it off. It does come off of the stand, and there's a little piece so you can actually like hang it if you want. There's a piece that covers up the hole there, but it's just a little switch. So yeah, it takes 3 batteries. There's a battery cover too, but I hate screwing it on and screwing it off all the time. Des says, I'd watch a Captain Rios show better than a Section 31 show with awful Giorgio. Absolutely. Captain Rios on Stargazer. I'm on board. SC Scout Guy. My first model build was a P-51C Mustang, painted exactly like the one my grandfather flew in the war. That's awesome. P-51s are amazing. What will you do if you see the JJ cells touching? I'll come so hard in my pants because they're so ample, those nacelles. Oh. Not what you wanted to hear. I know, I'm just... Mike says, wow, someone who actually has heard of the Connecticut, one of the smallest states. I'm proud of you now and always. Thank you. Enough Speedo talk. Let my mind stay clean. Doc McGillicuddy, it should go in the box I'm sending you. What should go in the box? What box are you sending me? Rebel Poet 71. It's $700 on Amazon. I wouldn't buy it at that price if I won the lottery. It's a great kit though. But yeah, it is expensive. Brand 14 MCC. My first Starship model was the AMT USS Excelsior. It wasn't my greatest, but then again, I was 12 or 13. Yeah, I've got my original TOS Constitution class from ANT. Not great, but I still have it. So, oh, poet. Actually, I probably would. How much to enter a convention? Well, this convention for a 3-day pass. If you want a VIP one, it's $700. But who the fuck? For a 3-day pass, it's 155 US. I think it's $35 per day or something if you just go for a day. But yeah, 155 for the 3 days. But Squadra course, if you botch the Vacuform Grissom, you could put the pieces in a diorama with Bird of Prey. Yeah. Fleet Paw puts in $2. Quick, he's gone. Time for mutiny. Mutiny. No mutiny. Rebel Poet 71. Old School Voyager is still my favorite ship of all time. Carlos A. Smith. Depends on how many days you want to do. Rebel Poet. Wish the new ones didn't have detached nacelles. Man from Planet X. The 350 refits are being reissued next month for around 110. Nice. Did they oh fuck, please tell me that they fixed the issues with the struts. Did they re-engineer the kit, or did they just release in the same old fucking kit that you have to reinforce? And Fleet Poet says I think it's 155 for all 3 days at the one in Chicago. Rebel Poet says that looks like something you could use in a film. Yeah. Brand 14 MCC, same size as the Diamond Select ship. No, it's smaller. It's smaller. It's smaller than Diamond Select by a little bit. The Diamond Select one's probably from the end of the nacelle to here. It's a little bit bigger. But yeah. Nice ship, says Des. Mike Sheres says, sweet, I love nerding out with you, Captain. Good, I'm glad. I like hanging out with you guys. Lights look sick. My first model was a Klingon Bird of Prey. That's a nice model. Nice. Oh my god, sexy as fuck. I want one now. Is it sturdy? It is sturdy. It's very sturdy. It's all snapped together too. You don't have to use model glue or anything. I did use glue on a few parts that I found issues with, but it just snaps together. The Bandai kits are fucking glorious. Gorgeous, nice. Your 1701 looks good. Love it. Enterprise. I prefer if Disco had a ship that looked like that. Come on, get the NX. Give me a tall ship and a star to steer her by. Constitution class does not have a bad angle. She's awesome. Doc McGillicuddy, I have to go. Phone is dead. Hope everyone has a good night. Don't let your meat loaf. Thank you, Doc, for everything. William J. Still a beauty. Hey, William's here. Carlos says night. Mr. Captain says best looking ship. Rebel Poet says, why do these kind of designs strike a chord like that nothing in the 21st century Trek Disco Picard does? It's like music. Because they're designed by people that understand beauty. William J. Ironically, I just bought my Chicago tickets today. Well, William, Joe was telling me or asking me if I was going. I said no, but I think I'm going now. I think I'm going to drive down and I'll be there for at least Saturday, Sunday. I'll probably be arriving sometime on Friday. I don't know if I'll hit the convention, so yeah, I need to message Joe, not the Joe that I'm staying with in Chicago, but your Joe, William, and tell her that I'll probably be going. Joshua Farrow, I live in Connecticut. Not many people know you'd be surprised how many people don't know where we are. That's ridiculous. Obviously, Connecticut is from the States. Fleet Paw says, no mutiny. You came back too quickly. Mr. Captain 93 says, what non-command position would you want on a starship? Non-command position? Helmsman. I'd want to be a helmsman. Rebel Poet 71. I like that it's smaller. I'm in New York City. Diamond Select models are bigger than my apartment. I just buy Diamond Select model and live in it. What is this? A ship for ants? It has to be at least 3 times as big as this. I haven't heard of any mods on the release. Fingers crossed. They better fucking fix it, because that model kit's engineered like a fucking garbage cow. Trek or not. Hey Cap, how are things? They're good? RJB 1714. I got one Bandai Enterprise refit that's on my shelf in my den. I also got 2 Enterprise A Bandai models that I need to build. Nice. William J. You going? F yeah. How long is the drive? It's about a 6-hour drive for me, so not bad at all. I'll leave in the morning and get there by noon. It's fine. Just afternoon. Brand 14 MCC. Did Diamond Select drop doing ships? They seem to have. They were promising us a Reliant, and they were also promising us the Enterprise C. They do have the Gold Enterprise C, which I have up there, which was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I think my good friend Jason Vinek, one of our moderators, picked that up for me. But it's a nice mold. They were going to just release it, but like painted properly. Haven't heard a word from them. So, Fleet Pass as tactical officer, you get to blow shit up. That's also a good job, yeah. Rebel Poet 71, Diamond Select seems to have stopped doing much of anything. No, they do a lot of shit. They just do a lot of stupid shit now, like little figures and stuff. They don't do anything Star Trek related, really. Mr. Captain 93, when you going to the dentist again? I want to see if he has new stuff. When am I going to the dentist again? I went to the dentist yesterday morning. Had my teeth cleaned. I don't have any cavities. I want to see if he has new stuff. Oh, that dentist. Oh, the orthodontist. Oh. Probably sometime soon. He's got a whole bunch of Marvel stuff. He wants to open up another office and have that be the Marvel office. And he also has a bunch of other stuff that like isn't in his office that I would hopefully get a chance to see at some point. But he's kind of reluctant about that because he doesn't really want people to know what he has. So, yeah. Kit 10K throws in $20. Yo, Cap, on break at work and hope your day went better than mine. My uncle has Alzheimer's, but he's been going downhill faster lately, and today was a real bad one. Wanted to watch the live earlier today, but couldn't. Well, sorry to hear that, Kit. Thank you for tuning in on your break, though. Appreciate that. While you're here, maybe something to cheer you up on your break from work. It's my Bandai Enterprise, our Refit Enterprise, which I was just showing everybody. Look, see, even the Impulse crystal glows, and let me turn this light off so you can see it in better detail. Ooh, there we go. That's spooky. Go check that out. Dun, dun, dun. The only thing I kind of find annoying is it doesn't have the light on the registry, but other than that, like, look at that. Look at the Aztecing. The way that glows. Have it go by the camera, like. Yes, I play with my starships all the time. Samuel ain't got nothing on me. Check out this beauty pass. Nothing like using miniatures instead of CGI. Screw you, Samuel. Screw you, man. Donnie says, hey, Donnie, how's it going? Target locked, acquired. Should I fire, Cap? No, don't fire. Hold your fire. The Trek Dentist, yes. Mr. Captain 93, I have to admit that I can't wait each week for a new Picard. I haven't felt this way about a show in a while. Lower Decks is close, though. Yeah, I kind of agree. I'm super excited for tomorrow. We find out who the Watcher is. Vance says, hey, Cap, I was analyzing that pic, and I don't think it's a convention. If you look behind the two actors in the pic, you can see the mirrors, and it looks like a makeup department for the extras. It could be, but it still looks like a convention pic to me. War God 6. I'd love Diamond Select to do a Phase 2 Enterprise, but a Voyager and Defiant would be on my list. And new Runabout. Didn't like Playmates Runabouts and need the roll bar. I don't like Runabouts without it. The Andrew K channel says, love it. Ooh, hello, you beauty. Ooh, great flyby. Donnie says, of course, I was referring to the motion picture refit Enterprise model with lights. The Doctor says, hiya, Cap, just popping in. Hey, Doctor, how's it going? Mr. Captain 93, that Sherlock Holmes silhouette looks awesome in the low lighting. Oh, I didn't even notice it. Yeah. The Andrew K channel, my favorite Enterprise. Donnie says, I myself am blessed. Good, man. I'm glad you're blessed. War God 6. I wish kit bashing was easier. TOS Enterprise with Phase 2 neck and refit pylons. Luckily, game print. Yes, game print's awesome. The Doctor, are you trying to decide if you should go to Chicago next month? I'm going. They keep adding more and more celebs. Today they added James Cromwell. Yes, I am considering going. I'm about 95% sure I'm going now. It's a 6-hour drive for me. I just figure I'll fucking drive down. Hopefully there won't be any issues with the border. But yeah, I think I'm going to be going. So maybe I'll see you there, Doctor. Brand 14 MCC. I think with Eagle Moss doing starships up the ass, Diamond Select is like, yeah, we done. No, but the Diamond Select ships were good. They had lights and... Matt Deckert, a runabout without a roll bar. Madness. Zeitly Loop. Will you guys ever review the Expanse ships? Maybe at some point. Samuel hasn't watched it yet. I've watched it all now. But yeah, I think at some point we will. They're honestly not that fucking interesting. Like, yeah, I got a little bit more of appreciation for the Rossi now. That's cool. But they're not really nice looking ships. So, Mr. Captain, you need a Defiant model now, or DS9. Yeah, I do. William J. Chicago hotels are expensive, but I'll just skip Vegas this year. Well, luckily, I know a guy in Chicago, and I'll be able to probably stay there for free. Maybe throw him a few bucks or take him out for a night on the town. Who knows? But yeah, I won't have to pay for a hotel. So that way I can go. Gas and tickets. That's all I really need to worry about. Matt Deckard. Just load ya. Yeah. The Doctor, 4-hour drive for me from Indy, 95% yes. I need to get my maroons done. Well, if you have a monster maroon, I hate you so much. And screw you guys. I'm going home. I really want one, but they're expensive. BJ Tehran, Expanse ships are great for hard sci-fi. The Doctor, I thought Chicago was taking the place of Vegas, William. No, they're still having Vegas, but Vegas convention is no longer done by Creation, so they're not official Star Trek conventions. Vance, 1982, there aren't supposed to be pretty ships. They're supposed to be workhorses. Disagree. You can make a workhorse be a beautiful looking ship. So, the Expanse, I mean, there's the one, that fast one. What is it called? The three-sided ship, the fast, like, speed one, white and red. I can't remember what it's called now. It was pretty cool looking, but... And I never buy that. They're not supposed to be pretty. They're supposed to be workhorses. Yeah, you can do both, though. Mike Charest, I have a DS9. It's my only model of Star Trek because they're expensive. They are. William J. Vegas is still happening, just no official con, and not the official con anymore. Yep. The Borg alcoves are blue, and they painted the holodeck doors to be gray and stupid shit like that. So it's not even. It's worth going to because it's Vegas, and it's fucking Vegas. But yeah. Kit 10K throws in $10. When is the convention in Chicago again? I'd like to go, even if it was only to meet you. If I can, unless my new job comes through, then I won't be able to. Well, it's in April 2nd and 3rd? 2nd, 3rd, and 4th? I think it's the first weekend in April. It's right around the corner. The Doctor, not done yet. On the Maroons, there's something other than else to make. It's a complex suit jacket. Copy that about Vegas. The Razorback. Thank you, SC Scott. Yes, the Razorback's a cool design. Time to start a Monster Maroon fund. Hells to the yeah. I also gotta lose a gut. I don't want to have it tailored to be big and then lose weight. It's probably better that than like have it tailored to my size and then get bigger, because it's easier to like make it smaller than bigger. I'm kind of fat. Mr. Captain 93, I don't mean to get you going, but Trekyards is definitely undersubscribed to. These late night streams are my favorite. Well, thank you, Mr. Captain 93. I'm definitely not family friendly. I do swear a lot, and I do go off on rants, and I say stupid shit, and I probably contradict myself all the time. I would love somebody to go back, and you know how you see those videos like the fall of AVGN, the Angry Video Game Nerd, where somebody does an analysis, and they go back to the early days of the channel, and they compare it to now and that. I'd like to see somebody do that with my channel or this channel, and just me in general. I think it'd be interesting. I probably wouldn't like what they have to say, but hey. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, we are grossly undersubscribed too. Des says, I'm excited for Picard tomorrow. It's been a while since I've been this excited for Star Trek show. I know, man. I'm right there with you. Chicago was April 9th weekend. Look up Trek Mission Chicago. April 9th. Okay, sorry. William J. Thanks to Trekyards, I got a few Eagle Moss ships. They are pretty, especially the Phase 2 Enterprise. So use the discount code Trekyards10 to save yourself some money on checkout. That is awesome, William. William, I also have a bunch of ships. They send me ships all the time. I got a bunch of Eagle Moss ships I don't even want necessarily. I'll sell them at conventions and stuff. So if there's anything you're looking for, I might have, you might want to send me a list. I'll see what I can do for you. William's my bud, so don't everybody send me a list because that's just too much. But Will, you my bud. Billiam J. He hates that name. Don't ever call William J. Billiam J. I was told not to. Hey, Billiam. How's it going, man? Everybody on this chat's not going to call you Billiam every chance they get. You probably hate me now. Sorry. Let's see. Zeitly Loop. The expand ships were designed for practical purposes. They would really work in realistic space travel. Yes, sir. Snoopy McQueen. Creation still does Vegas. Star Trek Mission Chicago is the official fan convention brought to you by Viacom CBS. Oh, really? Okay, well, there you go. Okay, stop. That's gross. Mike said, if I got a Monster Maroon, I would wear it to every Halloween party. Fuck, I'd wear it to the mall. Byron, USA. I know I've already brought this up twice, but I'm curious. Is there anything you hate more than Dune 2001? A lot of things, yes. It wasn't that bad. It was just boring. Yeah, I don't hate it per se. I wanted to like it. But there's a lot of things I hate more than that, for sure. Kit 10K, if it's April 9th, then I won't be able to go. I'll try, but I doubt I'll be able to make it. Oh, man. It sucks. Billiam J says, thanks, Cap. I hate the name, but still looking forward to catching up. All right, Bill. I'm sorry, man. William J. My buddy Will. You'll be too busy. You're too popular to hang out with me. I understand how it is. Mr. Captain 93 says, Puggy Power. Yes, sir. Just got a little bit of beer left. I feel like I want to go down and get the NX-01 Bandai kit, but it's on a top shelf, and it's all the way downstairs. And I don't want to take you guys downstairs because Sylvia's sitting down there. She's probably watching one of the shows on her iPad. She's probably naked. So as much as that might be entertaining for you guys, I don't think YouTube would approve, or Sylvia for that matter, probably. So if I did go, I wouldn't take the camera. But if I did go, I'd be down there for a few minutes. I don't know. Let's see. Did you watch the new Matrix? Could you do a review of it? I haven't watched it yet. So, Trek or not, Top Gun, perhaps your mere opposite to the evil Dune. Mwahahaha. Mere opposite. Top Gun I love. I love Top Gun. The Dune, or the Doctor. The Dune. I've got Dune on the mind now. The Doctor. I made Maroons back in 1990. Pretty janky, way before I acquired actual tailoring skills, but it did the job. Now, 32 years later, I'm excited. The First Contact suit is next on my list. I need to get you to make me a Monster Maroon. That's what I need to do. Donnie Pearson, gee, I thought Viacom CBS changed its corporate name to Paramount Global. LOL. I'm already digging the name, to be honest. Of course, CBS will remain the same as among the Paramount brands. William J says, I'm a fancy film actor now. Are you? It's too good for me. I get it. You don't have to keep pointing that out. Bastard. Long live the Empress Pug. Long live the pug. Gene Roddenberry, 56-year mission is now the name of the Vegas event. Is the reason creation lost the rights of Star Trek? I think so. I think creation lost the rights. That's what it was. Joe Torres, does that mean Tyler's going to show up in Chicago? Joe, he said he might be able to take the train down. Joe, I still don't know if I'm going. It's all hinging on you right now. If I have a place to stay for 2 nights, I can make it because hotels are expensive. But welcome, Joe. Welcome. But yeah, I'm 95% sure I'm going, which means I can bring you your Diamond Select Enterprise D. I can bring it to you in person. Mike Charest, have you heard they might be make a new Stargate if Amazon approves it? Yes, I have heard. And I might have some inside behind the scenes knowledge on that because of Samuel. But I might have that. I'm not going to confirm nor deny the rumors. Matt Decker, little known fact, all Canadians are nudists. Yep. I'd walk around here naked if my kid wasn't living at home. Hell yeah. Mr. Captain 93, Polo Will Ferrell, hey babe, bring up my NX model and a sandwich, and we sit back and watch the fireworks. She'd be fine with that. She wouldn't be offended at all. So, Donnie Pearson, I have always wanted to visit Chicago. So have I. Joe says, right on. Right on what? Right on from you bringing the Enterprise? That means I need an answer from you, sir. The doctor, Maroons for Cap. Maybe. You'll have to talk to me in Chicago. I'll bring my biz card. Bring your business card and bring your tape measure. But yeah. No, I mean, if I can make it down to Chicago, I mean, I don't see why not. The only issue I have right now is I'm wondering about is the border. What's required for a border crossing? I haven't looked it up yet. I know they've really dialed back on it. It used to be like you needed one of the really expensive COVID tests, which is like $300 and fucking stupid. But I think they downsized it's just a regular test, and I don't even know if you need that anymore. So anyway, Trek or not, let the Botox be free. What? Let the Botox be free sounds like a Klingon episode. The fuck? Oh, Joe, I don't know if you're here. Joe Torres, don't go anywhere. Have you seen the Bandai Enterprise refit? That lights up. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Listen, look how beautiful it is. It's even got the eyes tucking. You can see. Let's see if I can get the right light on it. There's the eyes tucking. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. One thing I wish they had, like I said, was a spotlight on the registry. Even if it was Raytheon lighting, so it was lit from underneath, would be awesome. But other than that, I mean, everything lights up. It's a glorious little kit. Oh, my hand was in the way, sorry. Put Samuel to shame with his crappy CGI. Just kidding, it's not crappy. Models, hashtag models for life, models forever. Mr. Captain 93, so Stargate, new characters or legacy characters? Probably like legacy characters. Probably both, actually. Kit 10K, $5. Break is over later, Cap. Thank you, Kit. Have a good day at work. Fleet Paw, all depends on whether or not I have enough coverage, hoping I can get people hired by then. Trek or not, buttocks. Okay, I see what you did there. Will says, I made it through the border in December. Can't be as stringent as back then, at least I would assume. You'd assume, right? But that's right, you were here. I visited you. You came to Toronto. We hung out. We had lunch. It was fun. It was a good time. So I mean, if they let you into my country, they're definitely going to be able to let me into your country because I'm a captain. The doctor, yeah, that border. Hopefully that's not an issue. Rebel Poet 71. The Night Watch doesn't patrol the whole wall. You should be able to cross into the U.S. where the wall kind of breaks down near the castle. What the fuck? The Andrew K channel. How many Star Trek actors have you met? I've met Robert Picardo, Jonathan Frakes, Nichelle Nichols, and Garrett Wang. I've met a lot more than that. I met Picardo, I've met Tim Russ, I've met Chase Masterson, I've met Nichelle Nichols, I've met William Shatner, I've met, just going to go to the characters' names from now on, Stamets, Worf, Deanna Troi, Riker, a lot. I've met a lot of actors. Not as many as Samuel. Samuel's met a lot more than me, though, so. Happy birthday, William Shatner. He's 91 years old. Yes. Paint your hand green and hold the ship. Bandai knows how to get sharp detail on their plastic. They do. Their Bandai kits are fucking phenomenal. I highly recommend them. Even the Star Wars kits are massively amazing. In the new Stargate, I want to see Cadet Haley. I don't know who that is. Donnie says, well, we are a week away from the debut of Disney Plus's Moon Knight and also Jeopardy, short for Jeopardy Day. Okay. YouTube channel will stream the originally unseen pilot for the original 1964 series that was hosted by late Art Fleming. Cool. Mike says, preferably as a lieutenant. Bryce Burchett says, I'm surprised how bad the detail is on the Eagle Moss refit 1701A, given how amazingly detailed some of the other ships are, like the Shenzhou. You know, Bryce, I reviewed that. The models got great detail on it, but it's inaccurate. That's the problem. The bridge that they have on that, the bridge module, the AB deck, it's all modeled after the Phase 1 Enterprise or the Phase 2 Enterprise for some fucking reason. The secondary hull and the warp nacelles are great on that ship. The saucer is not. So yeah, it's a bit of a problem. I saw a bit of your fly with the Farragut Forward guys. They're making a great film. Their costumes are 100%. I sold their tailor some hardware, so there's a tiny bit of me in their show. Oh, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing it for sure. Rebel Poet 71 never got into Stargate. That would be interesting if it's a remake. I heard something about Firefly too, which I don't support. The old Firefly still works fine. Get into Stargate. Trust me. I've watched all of it now, except for Universe, and it's fantastic. So, Fleet Pod. Chase is supposed to be at Chicago. You can see if she remembers you. Well, I think she would. Well, maybe she wouldn't. I met her in 2013 when Sylvia and myself were in Vegas. We got married in Vegas that weekend, same weekend as the Star Trek convention. And we told her we were getting married, and she's like, oh, is it a Star Trek wedding? We're like, no, it's not a Star Trek wedding. We're not getting married by Kirk or anything. She goes, oh, that's good. What are you doing? What are you doing? She was so excited. And we're like, we're getting married in a helicopter above the strip at night, which was amazing, by the way. But she's like, oh my God, that's amazing. And then she's like, well, it's since you're getting married. And she says, hold on a second. And she got one of her CDs that she had for sale. She's a jazz singer. So she got that. She signed it. Happy first anniversary, or I forget what she put on it. Something funny about getting married in Vegas. And then she signed it Chase Masterson and gave it to us. So, yeah, she was amazing. She might remember that, because how can you not remember this? Come on now. But anyway. Byron, USA. Nobody asked, but I met William Shatner, James Doohan, or Raina Sturgis. Cool. Yeah, I met James Doohan as well, and Walter Koenig, and yeah. Tinfoil Ninja. Hey, Cap, just joined up. Any thoughts towards the new Halo series? I'm gonna be doing first reaction reviews to it, I think. So, but I didn't really play Halo, so I don't know much about it. Des says my cousin went to New York a few weeks ago, and she had no issues going across the border. Good to know. Eric Martin, $2. Have a drink. What a day. Thank you. Brand 14 MCC. I just picked up the Bandai Arc 170 Fighter. Very detailed. Looking for more Bandai models. Any chance I get. Mr. Captain 93 says, I've met a lot of Star Trek actors so far. They've all been really nice. Nana Visitor and Anson Mount were pretty great. Anson Mount was pretty great. Met him, met Ethan Peck, met so many. Brent Spiner, LaForge guy, LeVar Burton. Met LeVar Burton 3 times. 2 times I was very unimpressed and thought he was an asshole. Last time he totally made up for it and was one of the sweetest guys. So didn't like him for a while, which is a shame, but Yeah, I got some interesting stories. Met Garrett Wong too, a few times, quite a few times. He knows who I am on site now, so. Let's see. Matt says, there will be no peace as long as Eagle Moss hasn't remade the Refit Enterprise XL properly. Andrew K. Channel just started watching Stargate for the first time. SG1. Love the show so far. It only gets better, man. SG1's awesome. Donnie says, we're friends at Warner Brothers Entertainment. Unveiled the studio's new commemorative logo in anticipation for the centenary. I'm loving the logo, to be honest. I haven't seen it yet, Donnie. So, Bryce says, yeah, the bridge modules are what stick out to me, but the XL, the navigational deflector, is a bit chintzy. I don't remember what the navigational I'd have to go look at it's packed up right now, so. Matt Deckard, of all the Stargates I've watched, Universe was the most human. Curtis, Captain, do you think it would be nice if Eagle Moss do all the ship's bridges like the original Enterprise to Voyager Bridge? Yes, I've said for a while they should do the bridges. That'd be amazing. Yeah. And nice to light them up. Yeah, it'd be nice if they lit anything up. I mean, they light up their Charon from Discovery. They also lit up the Doomsday Machine. Which, guys, check out my video tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. It comes at 8 a.m. tomorrow on the Captain Foley personal channel because you get to see some more of my collection. If you're not subscribed to the Captain Foley personal channel, what's wrong with you? Go do it. Firefly continuation, yeah. Or new crew, same verse, but reboot. No. Darth Maul, anyone watching the next Picard episode? Everyone's watching it and excited for it. Fleet Palace, you might remember it because who the fuck else gets married in a helicopter over the strip during a Star Trek convention? It wasn't during the convention. I think it was the day after the convention. No, it wasn't. I think it was the Saturday night. So, yeah. You should see the videos, or the videos and the pictures from the helicopter. Dude, that strip at night is amazing. So we lifted off from McLaren Airport, which is by the Luxor, which is our hotel. Flew all the way down the strip, and as we went around the stratosphere at the end of the strip, that's where we actually got married. So as we were passing the stratosphere, you declare your man and wife. So on the way down there, we weren't married. On the way back, we were. And Vegas is beautiful from the sky at night. Okay, it's officially raining in Connecticut. You must go, God. So legendary. I thought LeVar did a great job guest hosting the current Jeopardy last season. Celebs are people too. Sometimes they have bad days. Yep. Sometimes they're just fucking assholes too. Project Achieva. I met Bonnie Gordon, who does the voice of Prodigy Ship Computer, this past November in Vegas. She was a small library comic book convention. Cool. Chicago is still very dangerous. Well, I'll be with somebody that knows the area, so. Trek or not. Armin Shimmerman was cool. Great getting a photo with him at Quark's Bar. Donnie says, well, Cap, I have seen the new WB 100 logo this morning on the Deadline website. Details to follow, of course. Cool, Donnie. The Doctor, yeah, SG1 rocked. It would be okay. I would be okay with another one. I see no reason to redo Firefly. I do. I mean, I love the cast in Firefly. I hate the ship. I can't stand Serenity. Sorry, it's an ugly fucking ship, inside and out. Sorry, it just is. So, they can't really redesign the ship if they do a reboot, unless JJ does it. Then he'll make it look like shit, even more than it did. Or maybe he'll make it look really good. Who knows? But yeah, recasting would kind of be shitty. But I would love to see more than one season of the fucking show. Would be great. Just saying. Although the nerves of meeting them can make you go somewhat mute. Not really. Oh, I met also Tilly, Mary Wiseman. Got my picture with her. And also Carol Marcus from the Into Darkness. What the hell's her name now? Can't remember. But anyway. Chicago is like any city. It has its good and bad spots. Where the con is mainly revitalized area around the McCormick Center. Fairly safe. Mr. Captain 93, I'd love for Lower Decks to do an episode where they hit an anomaly and it becomes live action with the voice actors for an episode. I agree. Fleet Pod says, don't get him started on asshole celebrities. Emily Coots, Detmer comes to mind. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, I met Lorca, I met Stamets, I met Saru, I met Bryce and Reese, the Bridge Crew guys. I met Owashkum, I met Detmer, for what that was fucking worth. Um, yeah. Everybody wants LeVar to be a permanent Jeopardy host, except for producers of Jeopardy. Give the fans what they want. The Andrew K channel. Is it true William Shatner is an a-hole too? Heard it as part of the rumor mill. Listen, I've met Shatner like 3 times. Every time has been phenomenal. He's been super nice. I heard stories while I was at a certain convention where literally like 2 or 3 hours after I met him, one of the volunteers apparently left crying because she did something stupid and he kind of yelled at her, but he was also hadn't got much sleep. So I don't know. Every time I've met him, he's been very nice. So I hear the rumors too that he's an asshole, but I even did a captain's log a few years ago. It's like, what the fuck's the deal with William Shatner? Or what's up with William Shatner, I think it's called. I kind of went on a little bit of a rant with Shatner as far as convention appearances. Like, I don't know about you, but when I go to a Star Trek convention, I pay money to hear about Star Trek. I don't want you to stand on stage for an hour and have 50 minutes of that be about your fucking horse charities. I don't give a fuck about horses or equine stuff. I don't really care what you're doing now. I want to hear the stories. Yes, I know you've told them for 50 years. I get that. But I haven't been to many conventions. And when I go to a convention and you're speaking, I want to hear the stories that are Star Trek related. So don't fucking go up on stage and talk about your fucking horse charities for 50 minutes and then talk about Star Trek for maybe 10. I hate that shit. Please, for the love of God, talk about Star Trek. That's what you're fucking there for. That's what people are paying to see you for. Don't talk about your horse charities. Make that the last 10 minutes of your speech if you really want to, or your on stage time. I don't give a shit about your personal life or your horse charities. I'm sorry. I just don't. Personal life stories are okay, honestly, but intersperse them with Star Trek stuff, please, for the love of God. I've never been to a Trek convention. I'll have to lose my cherry now that COVID is ending. Yes, Eric, you'll have to go. Hello, Serenity. It's like Millennium Falcon. You can live on. Yes. Alice Eve, that's it. Got my picture with her. She's amazing. Mike Charest, if they reboot SG1, I think I could send Amazon an email cursing them out. Donnie, I don't have anything against Emily Coots, to be honest. Well, that's fine. I do. She's a complete. See you next Thursday, which we won't get into. Trek or not, Shat is funny how he crashed a few of the stage talks during. What's up with Emily Coots? Not going to get into it. I don't want to talk about it right now. She's just a mega bitch. That's all I'll say. Byron USA, I kind of like Picard. I hope all the next generation cast members appear by the time the show's over. I will be disappointed if Guinan is the Watcher. Amen. So who would be your picks for actors in the new Stargate? I don't want to get into that either. Shatner is quirky. Yes, he is. Corbin Hirschhorn. I met Shatner when I interviewed him on radio. After the live show, he was very demanding to staff. Also forgot who I was, but whatever. He's old, and that interview was a childhood dream. Zoxer. Serenity was supposed to look ugly and bulky. It's a freighter, not a fighter. No, I get it, but I didn't like it. People are like, oh, it'll grow on you. It's a good-looking ship, trust me. It's not, though. It really isn't. It's a piece of shit. Anyway, bashing one of the favorite ships of sci-fi. Bryce Burchett, Serenity, the ship grew on me, but when I realized that there are actually cabins inside of that big glowing engine, but cabins in the area would be flooded with radiation. Redesign time. Yeah, the exterior doesn't look like the interior would fit inside it. Then you watch Serenity, where they actually do walkthroughs of while they're talking. It's like, holy shit, it's a big-ass ship. Darth Maul, I want Shatner to outlive Takai just to piss him off in the afterlife. Curtis says, have you met Janeway? No, I have not met Janeway yet. No. Trek or not, did you get to meet Brooks or Stewart? I've met... No, I haven't. I haven't met Brooks or Stewart. No. No, I haven't. Fleetpaw, he's met Sir Pat Stew. Not sure about Avery, though. I haven't met Sir Patrick Stewart, though. Samuel's been to his house, but I haven't met him personally. Corbin says, and also I don't like that particular staff either. Okay. Mr. Captain 93, after meeting Tilly, were you hit with a restraining order? And it probably should have been. It was at Vegas, 2019. I bought my tickets to get my picture with her. Got up super early. Samuel, he was not anywhere near awake. I got ready, went downstairs, first in line for the photo. Got in. So, like I said, it was the first one. She's standing there. She's like very friendly, talking to me. Hi, how's it going? And then it's time for the picture, and she's there, and I didn't even mean to do this, and I felt bad because it's how it's what I do with Sylvia, and it's bad. I slid my hand across her back and put it on her hip for the picture. She didn't object. She didn't care, but the picture, she's like, but I didn't even think, like, I just wanted to kind of put my arm around her, but I kind of slid my arm along her lower back and put it on her hip, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I just didn't think. She didn't object to it. She didn't seem offended. She was nice afterwards. She's like, she said, nice to meet you and all that. So I don't know. It's just, I feel bad about it, but hey. William J says, Serenity never grew on me. It's a space poop with engines. Well, there you go. From Billiam himself. The Andrew K channel. Did you go to the Star Trek Academy experience when it came to Ottawa? I drove 6 hours to go. They had a replica of the Enterprise D bridge, movie props, and loved it. I did not do that, no. Fleet Boss says, okay, I was wrong. My apologies. Thought you met him as well. Sorry, boss. No problem. You're fired. Bryce says, yeah, we really need to crew reunion at Picard in season 3, or it will be a huge letdown. Even want to see Wesley, pitchforks and torches if we don't get a reunion. I agree. It should end out with them all sitting at a big table at the vineyard, just talking, and then hear a little bit of conversation. The camera's panning back and forth, and then pans up. And dun, 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 dun. And that should be the end of the series. Mike says, I would love to meet Alexander and give him my number. Ian Alexander. Who's that? Trek or not, Kate Mulgrew can be grouchy, but it's kind of like how you would imagine Janeway. So it's kind of brilliant. Carlos A. Smith says, okay, Nightcap and everyone. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it quits too, coming up on the 2-hour mark here. So it's kind of an unscheduled, impromptu live, but honestly, I still have some beer left, so. Let's see, Des says, isn't Alan Tudyk from Resident Alien on Firefly? He's great. Yes, he is. Hate that they killed his character in Serenity. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it, but yeah, what the fuck, man? Don't kill Wash. What the fuck? They'll be at the Picard's wake. LOL, I hope not. Picard's series should end with everyone playing poker. Yes, yes. Ian Alexander equals Grey Tal. Oh, okay. Bryce says, could use a redesign, make it a bit longer, and so the passenger cabins aren't in the engine. Thank you, Cap. Till we meet next, may you and yours live long and prosper. Enjoy the new Picard, everyone. Yes, I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. Bryce says, I like your ending idea. What ending idea? What, ending the live stream? You want me to leave? That sounds insulting. Yeah, I like that you're going to leave now. Piss off. Colin, about Picard and the table and the dun. Yeah, sorry. I took it personal. Colin says, poker game on the porch of Chateau Picard would be a good ending. Eric Martin throws in $2. Finish the beer. There you go. The Doctor. If COVID hadn't happened, Kate Mulgrew was going to come to her statue christening in Bloomingdale, Indiana, just south of me. She did do it to Zoom. She did do a Zoom with them, though. Mr. Captain 93, live stream Picard review tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be the Picard first reaction. And Bryce is like, for Picard, no, I don't hate you. Yeah, no problem. I figured it out. My brain, it's a little slow, but, give it time, it'll get there. Fleet Pod, I wanted to see Nichelle at New York Comic Con. Unfortunately, COVID happened. That sucked. But it is what it is. And on that note, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And yeah, tune in tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be doing the Picard First Reaction Review. Looking forward to seeing you all there. If you're not, better have a fucking good reason why you're not there. That's all I can say. Anyway, on that note, I will say goodnight and take care, everybody. Enjoy Picard. Hopefully the Watcher is somebody cool. Duquesne. If it's not Duquesne, I riot. Okay, if it's not... Okay, here's the deal. Before we all leave, guys. If it's not Duquesne, the temporal officer, the temporal police, we're going to riot. Okay? Riot organized and funded by Trekyards. I don't know what it's going to entail yet, but we're going to riot. Trekyards will be leading the charge because it's what they need to do. This is the way. All right, guys. See you later.